DEFY is all about showcasing the best that the Pacific Northwest has to offer. And probably one of the best kept secrets, this 16-year vet from Vancouver, Artemis Spencer. You're watching the first ever DEFY to Survive matchup. 2 teams of 5 randomly drawn before this matchup compete in an elimination style battle. And it's Spencer in control. And what's Spencer thinking here? Beautiful suplex, floats over. Artemis Spencer doing a number on Clark Connors. Oh my God! Sit out powerbomb. Spencer to the top. Corkscrew splash leaves everyone out. Wheelbarrow suplex. Sit out lung blower, and Sonico's eliminated. Corkscrew senton. The Vancouver native gets the job done tonight in our first ever DEFY to Survive matchup.
And there is one half of the Lucha Brothers getting set for singles competition here tonight against Artie Spencer, Ray Phoenix. And Artie certainly looks determined. But here comes Phoenix. Oh, what a super kick. Spencer's dazed. Ever been a question about Spencer's toughness? I think he's answering it right here. Phoenix able to slip free. Oh, another kick to the back of the skull. But Spencer, springboard kick. Good God. Referee's gonna make sure that Spencer's able to continue. Pop-up cutter by Phoenix into the cover. Phoenix, springboard to the top, flying crossbody. But heads up for Phoenix. Look out! Spencer has battled back again and again, but at some point you just run out of chances. Spencer answers Phoenix with the dive over the top. Will and determination overcoming a battered and weary body. Phoenix able to spring to the top. Over Kirano. Oh man, powerbomb lung blower. Spencer climbing up top. He sees his opportunity. Spiral tap. Oh, what a win for Artemis Spencer. The fans are on their feet. And that is not trash littering the ring. Those are dollar bills. $5 bills, $10 bills, throw them hundreds. Tells you a lot about Ray Phoenix, what kind of competitor he is, and even more so the kind of competitor that Artie Spencer is.
All these people trying to get a conversation, you can conversate to that tone. My God up on that throne, yeah, so I'm never alone, yeah. All these people trying to boss me in.
Who do you want to be next to contend with? How about we keep this thing going, this little momentum we have with the homegrown DEFY Pacific Northwest talent. We just saw a guy get his face kicked off earlier tonight, facing Phoenix. It sounds like we have a winner. It would be my utmost pleasure for Swerve versus Artie Spencer for the DEFY World Championship.
Strickland has named his challenge, and it comes in the form of Artemis Spencer. Get that one signed for the DEFY title.
Hey everybody, welcome once again to DEFY Now. My name's Rich Bocchini, and not much more needs to be said after what we saw at the outset. The match is signed, the DEFY title is on the line. Swerve Strickland defends the title against his hand-picked opponent, Artemis Spencer, here this time on DEFY Now. You can already feel the anticipation here inside Washington Hall, almost a sense of uneasiness here tonight. Earlier on, we caught up with the challenger to get a sense of his game plan.
I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try to keep up with Shane, you know? Like he's the man, you know? But like, he's giving me the shot. I'm gonna train as hard as I can and try to make it, you know? We'll see what happens.
What would it mean to you to be the DEFY champion?
That would be a serious honor to be the DEFY champion. Like that'd be unbelievable. That'd be a dream come true for me, you know? Like, I'm getting so many opportunities here, and I'm trying my best. But like, if I can make that, that'd be just a feather in my cap. That would mean the world to me.
Is this a case of pick your poison for Swerve, or will the champ persevere? Once again, we're gonna find out here this time on DEFY Now. But before that, it's tag team action. And if the DEFY title means the world to both Swerve and Spencer, payback could mean the world for Cody Chhun. Tag team action on the way as Chhun and Randy Myers team up against King Khash and Randers. Let's send it down to the ring for our opening matchup, this time on DEFY Now. Another sold-out crowd here tonight in Seattle, Washington, inside Washington Hall. Mark these dates down on the calendar. March the 29th, DEFY heading to Los Angeles, part of Wrestle Summit. Portland, Oregon coming your way April the 13th, and then back here in Seattle on May the 10th. Get your tickets right now at defywrestling.com. All those events will sell out. Steve Miggs with the opening introductions here tonight. Randers and Khash teaming up under the moniker The Pride. Go back a couple of weeks ago here on DEFY Now. Randers in one of his opponents tonight, Cody Chhun, in tag team action. Randers flipped out on Chhun after they lost. Khash and Guillermo Rosas eventually came to the ring and attacked Cody until Tommy Dreamer came to the rescue. Chhun returned the favor for Dreamer later in the night. And you can hear the defiance here already starting with the weirdo hero chant. I don't know that Cody could have picked a better partner than the Duke of Delusion as he seeks revenge against his former friends. Randy Myers has teamed with Joey Ryan. He is teamed with Tommy Dreamer. He came up just short in a championship matchup against Swerve Strickland recently here on DEFY Now. And no doubt Randy Myers, for lack of a better term, standing up for a guy who was bullied by his former friends. And as usual, the pre-match ritual here for Randy. He's got kisses for everyone. This guy doesn't look like he wants a piece. No, not a drink. Now you see, it's on the back of Randy's jacket. It says, "Consent is sexy." Words to live by, courtesy of the Ravenous One. I think Randy's got another target. Well, we know he loves beards. You know, everybody has their way of getting themselves psyched up for a match. Some guys will go for a run. Some guys will sit quietly in a corner and just listen to music. For Randy Myers, this is what gets him fired up. A stalwart in the Pacific Northwest professional wrestling scene for more than 15 years. I'll tell you what, knowing Randy, it doesn't surprise me that he would come to Cody's defense, if you want to call it that. Somebody who's been misunderstood, somebody who's been bullied himself. See that on the back of his jacket right there, what I mentioned earlier on. It really doesn't surprise me that when Cody asked Randy to team up with him, that he very quickly said, absolutely. Oh! All smiles. Oh, come on! Randers and Khash already attacking Myers before his tag team partner can even get to the ring. Official Aubrey Edwards trying to get control. Good luck with that. Randers and Khash trying to end this thing before it even starts, but here's Chhun. Still has that kendo stick. A little gift left over from the innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer. Chhun disposes of Khash. What's Randy have here? Well, it looks like some gifts. Happy holidays, by the way. Well, that's classic Chhun for sure. Well, how nice of that. How nice of those guys. Getting some gifts for the fans here. I mean, it could be anything in that card. Perhaps a gift card. You think Randy kissed the card? An imprint of his lips, maybe. Yeah, boy, Aubrey Edwards really has her hands full. I mean, as usual, it's nothing new, but this one in particular, she's gonna be at her wit's end. And finally, we are officially underway. Looks like it'll be Chhun starting out against King Khash. Get the sense that he'd really rather get his hands on Carl Randers. Assume that opportunity will come at some point here tonight. Finally, the collar and elbow tie-up. And we are underway. Now, Cody Chhun makes me think in many ways of almost kind of like walking bad luck. I wonder why they call him classic Cody Chhun. I mean, he'll trip over the bottom rope when he makes a tag. We saw him earlier trying to throw a present to the crowd and kind of whipped on that. But it is Cody early on here. Razor sharp and focused. But Chhun, over the years, you get the sense, and I said this before, that guys like Randers and Khash, Guillermo Rosas, guys that Chhun has teamed with, maybe get kind of sick and tired of him. Always seemingly finding a way to snag defeat from the jaws of victory. Khash mocking Randy Myers there. Just dropping Chhun on his back. To be said there. Well, there you go. I don't think that counts as a tag. Oh, on the other cheek now. All right. Chhun trying to stay focused. You know, take this for what it's worth, but my uncle was involved in, let's just say he was involved in sports betting back in the day, and he was very, very superstitious. As a matter of fact, there was a tailor that lived in the town that I grew up in. My uncle was so superstitious, if he saw this tailor walking down the street, he would cross the street. He was convinced this guy was bad luck. And I'm convinced if my uncle were still alive, he would probably get that same sense from Chhun. If he saw him walking down the street, he would get the hell out of Dodge. Imagine if Cody's able to harness that. Wow. Looks like he may be well on his way. I don't know if it's wise to keep his back turned to Khash. And Khash tried to take advantage, wanted to lock him up in the full Nelson. Little head fake there from Chhun, and Khash to the outside. Chhun almost makes me think a little bit in some ways, if you've ever seen Full Metal Jacket, you know Private Pyle. Guy keeps on screwing up in basic training. His classmates get fed up with him, they beat him up. The more that they bullied Leonard, once he kind of figured out what he was doing, if you've seen the movie, you know that Pyle became very, very dangerous. And now we get the tag, and it looks like Chhun might finally get his hands on Randers. No, instead tags in Randy Myers. Chhun will forego his opportunity to get his hands on his former tag partner. Warm up here from Myers, who looks angry, ready to go. Looks like Randers actually wanted to get a piece of Cody. Randy wants a smooch from his opponent. Randers thinks he has it all figured out, and he very well may. Randy's game plan is to always get the opponent uncomfortable inside his own head. But never underestimate how tough Randy Myers is and what a skilled competitor he is. But it's psychological gamesmanship like this, it truly gives him a unique edge, doesn't it? I think Randy won the walk-off. This is smart, though, by Randers. He is not... Oh, I love the defiance. This is smart, though, on Randers' part. He's not falling... You see? I'll agree with Randy there. That was pretty weak on Randers' part, but oh, kick right to the gut. And again, as I was starting to say, Randers isn't falling victim. He's not falling into the trap that Randy is trying to set for him. Uh-oh. Whoa. Is that what I think it is? Yeah, it is. That's mistletoe. I think Randers is contractually obligated here. Randers having none of it. Randy with a drop toe hold. And finally now, Cody's gonna get his hands on Carl. Little hip toss. Oh, front and back kicks. And a double bulldog. Chhun into the cover, doesn't hook the leg. And Randers is out at 2. Crowd really getting behind Cody here. They'd love to see him get justice after that gutless attack by Randers, Rosas, and Khash. Randers a little wobbly, and Cody setting up for something big. Oh, no. Classic Chhun. Randers trying to lay in the elbow. Cody just kind of rolled out of the way. And again, inadvertently avoiding disaster. Third time, Cody's just kind of wandering around like he's in the dark, looking for the light switch, and finally, Khash does enough of that. Cross body from the back. And now Randers gonna take advantage. Dragging Cody over the corner to the tag made, and King Khash ready to lay a beat down on Chhun. Quick tags by the Pride. Randers the legal man again, and simple stomp right to the sternum. And then to the upper back will definitely take your wind away. Cover, and Cody able to power out at 2. Another kick to the gut. Oh, and a high knee. Quickly into the cover. Randers to put this one away. Cody Chhun says, not yet. I'm not done. Closed fist right to the chin. What's Khash thinking here? Oh, he's got Cody all pretzeled up. Scissors right across the face. Has the calf right across the mouth and the nose, so blocking Cody's airway. Devastating knee drop right to the back of the skull. Cody knows he needs to get to the corner. You can see Randy reaching out, and Khash is grabbing right a hold, choking Cody. Sending him right into the turnbuckles. Tag made to Randers. I mean, what Khash was doing there, almost dangling that tag in front of Cody. He was saying squarely, I don't respect you at all. I have no respect for you as a competitor. And now Cody fighting back, couple back elbows, trying to get to the corner. Inches away to make the tag, and yes! Randers doesn't know the tag was made, and I don't think the referee does either. And now the Pride just double teaming away. Cody Chhun in the corner. Referee Aubrey Edwards missed the tag. And she doesn't miss much, but she missed the tag because Khash had come charging in from the opposite side. She was trying to get him back to his corner when the tag was made. And credit Myers for wisely realizing what happened. He didn't argue for an extended amount of time. He realized that Cody was getting pummeled on the opposite side. The damage is done, and that may be enough to cement this one for the Pride. Or maybe not. Cody able to get the leg up. Sunset flip, cover, and Randers in to break it up. Khash quickly right back in charge. It's gonna slow the pace a little bit. Cody is tied up again in the corner. The tag made to Randers, and a shot right to the solar plexus. Carl throwing the left hand. Irish whip, Cody. Wildly thrown into the corner. mean, they're just kind of kicking sand at him right now. Ragdolling him around. Randers setting up. Uh-oh. Whoa, Cody's able to get free, and now the tag is made. Here comes Myers. Running clothesline. Back elbow. Inverted atomic drop and a shot to the chin. Myers with a ton of momentum. Ducks the clothesline. Inverted DDT. Float over into the cover. What? Wait a minute. Well, both Randy and Khash made tags. They are the legal men. Somehow, somehow she lost track. Maybe a little too much eggnog before this one. So who's legal now? Oh! Myers. Oh, finally gonna give Khash a big wet kiss. We gotta get some order here. Chhun trying to go to the top, and who's that? Who's that? Was that Guillermo? Here comes Myers with a suicide dive. I think that's Rosas. And now Chhun, oh, this never works well. Oh, man! Chhun was able to get enough of Khash in that cutter. You almost think of Ric Flair when he tries to go up top. It never seems to end well for him, and for Cody, it never quite adds up either. Khash spinning and sending Myers into the ring post. From behind, Randers trying to low blow Chhun, who blocks it. Has him tied up. Looking to float over to the Lamenta Strong Cradle, but it is Randers who steals the win. Gonna give credit where credit's due. Randers countered that cradle pinning attempt by Cody beautifully. You know, the cynic in me says Cody is a guy that can't get out of his own way. The other part of me really feels for him. I mean, we've all tried and failed at things, come up short. Had the proverbial beach sand kicked in our face. And my God, Chhun tries. I mean, he works so hard and tries so hard, but who knows? Maybe the secret for Cody's stop trying. Don't try as hard. Well, he's had enough here. It is unloading on Randers. He can only push a guy so much. But Randers getting the upper hand again with a headbutt. But look out for Myers. He's got the kendo stick. The Singapore cane. Randers headed off, and Myers, and indeed that is Guillermo Rosas, who I failed to mention earlier, did get a big smooch from Randy. Now Myers extending the hand and helping Cody up. Smile. Cody Chhun, on the other hand, will go back to the drawing board, go back to the videotape, and try and figure out where he goes from here. Myers and Chhun coming up just short here tonight against the Pride in Seattle on DEFY now, but we still have so much more to get to. We've got a world title match on the way. Strickland set to defend the championship against his hand-picked opponent, Artemis Spencer. That matchup on the way in just a bit. That's awfully nice of Myers holding the ropes open for his tag team partner, and may have learned a trick or two from Puma King. DEFY World title match coming up next. And as for Randy and Cody, a little post-match refreshment. Cody even cleaning up the floor. They'll head back to the locker room, lick their wounds, and wait to fight another day. I want to let you know what's coming up next time here on DEFY Now. 2 Thursdays from now, the effing machine, Brian Cage, makes his return to DEFY against Jack Evans, who makes his DEFY debut. Should be a matchup that's a clash of styles in many ways. Brian Cage, a powerhouse, but deceptively agile as well. Jack Evans, meanwhile, a breathtaking high flyer, former AAA Cruiserweight champion, and a 4-time AAA World Tag Team champion. Next time here on DEFY Now, Cage versus Evans. And speaking of Lucha superstars, whether you call him Pentagon Jr. or Penta L0M, he returns to DEFY. One half of the Lucha Brothers set to go one-on-one with the debuting Chris Ridgway, who's traveled all the way from the United Kingdom. The Liverpool native trained with the great Robbie Brookside and has battled some of the best talent in the UK, competing for Progress Wrestling among many others. That's next time. But up next, it is time for our main event. And even though he handpicked his opponent, Swerve Strickland not taking his challenger lightly.
This is a matchup that a lot of people are overlooking, seeing that I did overtake a lot of the greatest performers in the wrestling industry today and past. You know, so this could be one of those Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas moments, you know, like, but the only difference is I do take every matchup seriously. I don't overlook any competition. If you're a competition in the ring, you're just as much of a threat as the other person was before. You're just as much of a threat to just like anybody that steps in the ring, because that means you beat a lot of people to get into that ring with me to face this championship. So right then and there, I take you seriously off the bat, no matter how much experience you've had in title matches and crunch time moments. And trust me, I've had plenty of them. I don't take anybody lightly.
Our main event just moments away. The DEFY World Championship on the line. Artemis Spencer challenging the champ, Swerve Strickland. Hey, I want to let you know you can get exclusive DEFY merch available right now. The all-new store at defywrestling.com/store. You bet if Artie Spencer wins this one, he's going to have his own shirt up there as well. Saw the highlights from his match with one half of the Lucha Brothers earlier on, going toe-to-toe with one of the top-ranked luchadors in the world. The winner of the first ever DEFY to Survive match. And surviving has been Spencer's forte. Hand selected by the champ for this opportunity here tonight at Seattle. You heard from him earlier on, and you could get a sense of how humble Spencer is. Said he's just been training extremely hard, and you can tell how appreciative he is to have had this opportunity granted to him. It's going to be an overwhelming feeling for Spencer to be in that ring right now, hearing the defiance with the Swerve's House chant. And this is Swerve's house. He has helped put DEFY on the map. I invite you to come and be a part of it. DEFY heading to Portland, Oregon, April the 13th, back here in Seattle on May the 1st. Tickets available right now for all upcoming events at defywrestling.com. You know, you ask any champion, and they'll tell you that the grind of the schedule, the grind of the expectations that come with being recognized as the best, it wears on you. Swerve being pulled in a million different directions. He's got big things on the horizon if you believe the rumors. And look, Swerve he's had as much to do with the success of DEFY as any other major component. He's literally the face that built the place. But you can't DEFY if you're stagnant. In Swerve's most recent title defenses, they haven't been landslide decisions. They've been neck and neck battles where Swerve has been lucky in some senses that he's held on to the championship. His lack of a killer instinct, you could argue it's cost him and has held him back from being as truly great as we all think he has the potential to be. We've seen some glimpses of that killer instinct in recent weeks, but will he have that on display here tonight against a man that he clearly respects in Artemis Spencer? Together, we will find out. Shane Swerve Strickland defending the DEFY World Championship. We've got a second, so I want to say thanks to everybody watching on DEFYOnDemand.com. $3.99 a month, binge on all the past DEFY events and wrestling from around the globe. Go to DEFYOnDemand.com to check it out. And a special what's up to everybody watching on PowerSlam TV. Go to PowerSlam.tv. Use the code Millhouse, M-I-L-H-O-U-S-E, and get a free month. PowerSlam TV. Wow! And indeed, Strickland may have swerved all of us. That was a left turn. If I brought up the dialogue, I think Strickland shut it down super quick. Going to the top. Already? Strickland perched up top and Swerve stop. Cover. Spencer kicked out. I'm almost speechless. Strickland with a fury and a level of violence I don't think I've ever seen from him. Right into the ring post. Strickland bealed Spencer, shoulder first, and wow! This is the killer instinct we were talking about. Strickland had everyone believing that he respected Artie Spencer. Oh!
Strickland, he is just unloading on the challenger. Running knee right in the corner. Good God. I'm really thinking now that all of this, the offering that, whoa, Spencer fighting back, this offering the challenge to Spencer, may have all just been a ploy. Strickland feeling that this is his house. And maybe has taken some offense in the fact that the fans have gotten so behind Spencer here in the last few months. You say, no, I put this place on the map. I'm the DEFY champion. You're really going to be thinking now whether or not Strickland really believes that Spencer's worthy of this opportunity. Maybe he thought this was going to be easy. Spencer trying to get fancy here. Oh, God, German suplex. Swerve made him pay. Cover. Spencer's out at 2. Crowd really behind Spencer. Oh, man, elbows right into the kidneys. Strickland with the knee right in the back of Spencer's head. And Spencer, to his credit, scouted Strickland well. He's trying to keep that left arm tucked in. Strickland was trying to grab hold of the wrist. Snapmare, and floats over, now has it. Both wrists. That arm barred out backwards. Oh, man. I can't even imagine what that feels like, having your arm bent back like that. Spencer screaming out in pain, and look at Strickland. He's got the left leg applying pressure to the right arm, simultaneously was fish hooking Spencer, and the left arm trapped as well. Now, this in-close combat has become a specialty of Swerve. Into the cover, and Spencer's out at 2, and finally free of Strickland's grasp. Strickland's body language certainly says a lot. Forearm right into the cheekbone. Spencer able to dodge the chop and answers back with the right hand. Reversal on the Irish whip. Swerve charging ahead. Inside out. Strickland with a sunset flip. Spencer hanging on tight to that top rope. What a bridge by Swerve. It dumps the challenger to the outside. Swerve inside out on his own volition this time. No! That's at least the second time in this matchup that Spencer's had his bell rung. He might be out. Referee being very, very lenient with the count. In fact, hasn't started counting. I'm sure in part to make that Spencer is able to continue. And oh, hold on here. Oh, man! Wow. You see the reaction from that fan? She's pointed at Swerve and said, that's not cool. She does not look pleased at all, but no doubt she felt that chop that Swerve delivered to Spencer.
Well, this isn't good for the challenger. All the fans clearing out of the stage area. What does Swerve got in mind here? Boston Crab. I think it's pretty obvious here what Strickland's trying to do. I mean, he's trying to force the official to count him out. He's laying that Boston Crab in. He wants to make sure that Spencer, he's stomping away at his head. He wants to make sure that Spencer can't get up, can't compete, cannot continue. Oh, wow. Where has this side of Strickland been? And is this yeah. Never thought I'd hear the fans raining down boos at Strickland. I mean, this is not the Swerve that we all know. But it seems clear to me at this point, Strickland either wants to make sure that Spencer can't continue and that Spencer is counted out, or that the official just simply throws this thing out because he'll walk home with the title. And on top of that, we'll have sent his message to the fans, cover. Spencer's out of 2, he's not giving up. But Strickland, in his mind, will have sent the message to the fans, to Spencer. This is my house. You ain't gonna mess with that. He just said as much pretty much right there. Spencer answers back with a slap, and Strickland with another big boot. Oh! And again, the referee trying to get in there. Again, being very lenient with the count. Strickland is taking advantage. Almost, again, willfully saying, oh, God, what a right hand. Saying, disqualify me, go ahead. Those close fists raining down on Spencer. Ring the bell already. I disqualify him. Spencer can't even defend himself. Oh, hold on. Oh, Spencer with a lung blower. Can he even get to his feet, though? What a hell of a beating Spencer's taken. He can barely get up to his standing position. He's unleashing something. Strickland going after the left. Oh, man, what a clothesline from in close. Suddenly, the challenger's in charge. Oh, another one. Ripcord lariat. Spencer still in control of Swerve's right arm. Grabs the hair. Oh! Swerve got turned inside out. Is Spencer still in control of the arm? Swerve able to break free. Spencer with a running forearm into the corner. Knee strikes to the gut, followed up by a standing enziguri, and now Spencer, That was impressive. A modified 619 over the top rope. Spencer again, this cost him earlier. Nearly cost him again.
But a beautiful arm drag counter. And the champion is retreating to the outside. Spencer, high risk. Scraped the ceiling with the moonsault. But you wonder in many ways if that's what Swerve wanted. Not that he wanted to get nailed with a moonsault, but now the referee is going to be forced to count. The title will not change hands on a countout. All Strickland has to do is get himself counted out. Spencer makes sure that doesn't happen. Quickly on the attack. Uh-oh. Oh, Michinoku driver! That could do it! New champion! Strickland able to pop out at the very last moment. Wow! Spencer's gonna stay on the champ here, but what a beating he took. How he's even able to maintain his balance is nothing short of amazing. Strickland, oh, jumping enziguri. Caught Spencer, squarely. Oh! Spinning crescent kick, and Spencer back into the cover. Strickland is out at 2. Still not enough. If Strickland thought this was going to be easy, he very obviously thought very, very wrong. Spencer with the waist lock on tight. Strickland fighting back with the elbows, but hold on here. Strickland again. This time with the left elbow. Spencer jumps him into the corner, charges ahead. Strickland able to duck out of the way, and uh-oh. Swerve maybe with his second win. Here he comes to the rolling cutter. Caught! Double chicken wing suplex! Cover! No! Spencer did his homework. And now the champion laying prone. Spencer maybe wants to put this away. He's thinking spiral tap, climbing to the top. Strickland very obviously did his homework as well. What a matchup here for the DEFY World Championship inside Washington Hall. Shane Strickland, the champion. Artemis Spencer, the challenger. Both men teetering on the ropes. Strickland trying to armbar Spencer. The challenger fighting back. In a very dangerous position for both men. Spencer with the elbows into the back, and Swerve crumbles down to the mat. Spencer up top. Swerve dodged the bullet. Back elbow. Off the ropes, German suplex. What a snap on that suplex, and now Swerve. Outside in, rolling cutter. Cover for the title. Spencer powers out. Oh, what a battle. And Swerve revert to that killer instinct that we saw at the outset of this match. At this point, that's what it's going to take to put Spencer away.
Spencer was somehow able to battle back and get back in this matchup after being pummeled in the very, very early stages. Strickland doing exactly what I thought. Spencer desperately trying to get free. Hold on, I could do it. Very wisely gets the shoulder up. A stalemate right here. Strickland just trying to keep Spencer grounded. Spencer trying to get a submission hold on the arm. Spencer, deadlifted by Swerve and trying to dump him out. Swerve tried to dump him out, but Spencer using that to his advantage. Guillotine Swerve on the top rope. Spencer again, climbing to the top. Is this his opportunity? Strickland put a halt to it. No, what a kick! And wait a minute now. In perfect position this time. Spencer from the top rope. Cover. Swerve kicked out of the spiral tap. Spencer's signature maneuver that he has put many away with. The champ kicked out. Did Spencer account for that? No! If he did it a right hand, will very often do the trick. DEFY championship on the line. The challenger, Artemis Spencer. Closed fist shots to the jaw. And the champion is staggered. He is stunned. Ooh! Answers back with a kick. Spencer egging on. Strickland saying, give me more. Both of these men are exhausted. Spencer's still sucking wind. Strickland sees an opportunity, and there it is. That could be the finishing blow. Strickland may have hurt his foot. Strickland may have injured his... Regardless, Spencer saying, give me another one. Swerve missed. Suplex. Strickland, oh man. Shining Wizard from behind. Spencer now. Spike Rana. More of a reaction than anything else. Spencer can't believe he pulled that off. Strickland rebounded off the mat all the way to the corner.
This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome.
As Spencer climbs once again to the top turnbuckle. Is this his time? Strickland again. Quickly pounced to the top rope. Superplex by the champ. He's looking for the armbar. Oh, his heels right to the jaw, now stopping away at the temple of Spencer. Swerve after the oh! Spencer might have thought that he was on the express train to the championship. Swerve pulled the e-brake. Referee Aubrey Edwards trying to check on Spencer, and I think she said he says he can continue. She hasn't called for the bell. She's trying to let him get out of the corner. Strickland says nuts to that. Back elbow. Running drop kick, oh man! And Spencer turned as he was kicked into the turnbuckle. That jammed his left arm. And Strickland into the key to Swerve City. Clamped in tight. Nowhere for Spencer to go. Strickland ratcheting in that submission, but Spencer is trying to fight through it. He's dead center of the ring. Oh my God, he turned it over. Cover. Strickland out of two, that breaks the hold. Oh man, Strickland might have broken Spencer's arm with that kick if it wasn't busted already. Swerve set up. JML driver, that's it. Spencer kicked out. Spencer kicked out of Strickland's JML driver. Does Strickland have another level of aggression he can reach as he defends the DEFY championship here in this matchup? Can Swerve deliver the fatal blow? It is split 50-50 among the Defiants here in Seattle. And I can't imagine that Shane Strickland hearing Artemis Spencer's name being chanted here in this building is going to do anything for the challenger here tonight. Swerve thinking sleeper? No. Just deposit Spencer on the turnbuckle. What does the champ have in mind? Strickland is exhausted. He wants to finish this off with an exclamation point. Another right hand, closed fist shot. Further dizzying Spencer. It's taken a lot out of Swerve as well. Oh, Spencer, for dear life, holding on to the top rope. How much fight does this young man have left? I mean, he has already defied the odds by lasting this long with Swerve. Whoa! Spencer with a back body drop. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God. Oh my God! Spencer! Phoenix Splash! But did not get all of it! Swerve tried to counter by getting the legs up and attempted to lock up Spencer in an arm submission. So the challenger once again, from the top rope, spiral tap, cover. Wow. The champ powered out at 2.5. Spencer, oh, Arnie driver, cover. New champion, new champion. Artemis Spencer is the new DEFY champion. A young man who in 2016 had his foot crushed by a forklift, was told he would never step in the ring again. Artemis Spencer has defied the odds. He is your new DEFY World Champ. What a matchup between these two here tonight. Artemis Spencer capturing the DEFY World title, and Swerve Strickland's second reign as champion has come to an end. Oh, wait a minute. You know how much that title means to Strickland. It's going to be awfully, awfully hard for him to part ways with it.
Championship to you, Artie, you need to understand the responsibilities that go with it first. See, this right here, this isn't just a championship belt. This isn't just a title here for DEFY Pro Wrestling. No, this is a flag. Most, until that asshole Austin Harris came and changed. For most of 2018, I took this flag and I flew it all over the country. I flew it to Mexico. I flew it to Canada. I flew it over to Europe and the United Kingdom. There was times I did not want to get on that plane. There was times I wanted to stay home. There was times I wanted to go visit my children that live over 1,000 miles away from me. But no, I had to take this flag. I had to get on that plane. I had to fly over there. I had to have these long 30-minute grueling main event matches for this championship to fly back over here and have them all over again. Not only that, I had to be the safeguard of DEFY Pro Wrestling whenever outside talent like the Pentagon Juniors, like the Chris Ridgeways, like the Jeff Cobbs, like the MVPs. Who else did I fight here? You get the picture. I had to defend this against all of them because there's a lot of assholes out here that treat the wrestling business like shit and want to bring it over into this house, and I'm not having it. It's not easy doing this as an independent professional athlete. It's even harder being not a citizen of the United States, which is something that you're going to have to go through. Are you ready to hold this? Are you ready to fend off any bullshit characters want to come in here and treat our home, our house, like every other place else? Because when Progress came over here, they felt spoiled. They wanted to come back. They didn't want to leave. Every success falls on you, but also every failure as well. Do you think you can handle this?
I know I'm ready. Yeah. This may be your house. It is. But it was all of you that helped make it. You didn't do it on your own. Yeah. This is Defiance's house.
Well, I guess this is Artie's house now.
Wow. Cannot imagine what it must have taken for Swerve to say that. A very symbolic gesture on the part of the former champion. Well, this will always be the house that Swerve built. But tonight, it belongs to that man. Artemis Spencer, your brand new DEFY World Heavyweight Champion. That's gonna do it. For all of us here at DEFY, I'm Rich Bocchini saying so long. We'll see you next time here on DEFY Now.